Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my review for The Campaign. This movie I was somewhat looking forward to. I mean, I like Will Ferrell. I like Zach Galifianakis. The whole premise was kind of cool. Haven't seen a movie like this in a very long time. So you know what? Let's get straight into it because I don't know what else to say. Let's just get straight into it with the story. So the story here is very simple. You have a character played by Will Ferrell named Cam Brady, who is the congressman of a small town, big town, I don't know, in North Carolina. And the only reason why he is congressman is because he's the only one who runs. And the reason why is because of these two big shot, like big wig, wealthy, like, I don't even know what to call them, like just business type dudes that pretty much pay for him to become the congressman every year so they can get their ways pretty much. And this time they decided, you know what, Cam Brady, he's gone, you know, we can't use him anymore. So they decided to go with Zach Galifianakis' character, Marty Huggins, there you go. I remembered. And they put a lot of money into this guy, even though he's weird. He's Zach Galifianakis. If you've seen a Zach Galifianakis movie, you know how he acts. And they put a lot of money into this guy, and now Cam Brady, Will Ferrell, and Marty Huggins, Zach Galifianakis, pretty much go face to face against each other in the campaigns. And of course, there's a lot of betraying and slander and all that good stuff. Except all of it is it's all for comedic purposes. You know, unlike real campaign where. Not really. So, yeah. That's the story. There you go. And really actually like the story, and there's two reasons for that. One is because I actually really wanted to see a new campaign slash... What the fuck was that? Campaign slash election... The fuck? Campaign slash election movie. Comedy. And we haven't had one in a little while. I wanted to see a new one. And also, Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis works perfectly against each other in this movie. I mean, Will Ferrell is more of the comedy part, and Zach Galifianakis, I mean, he does have his comedy parts, don't get me wrong, and he's very weird, very strange, you laugh at him because of that, but he's more of the earnest character. He's not trying to be funny and weird, you know, he's just the earnest type character, you know, he's a family man, he's weird, he's fat, you know, there you go. You know, if I had a mustache like him, I'd look like him. That's not a good thing, but anyway, they work great together. They're very funny in the film. A lot of the jokes actually really work because of their delivery, and I really like them in the roles. Some of the other supporting cast, you have some really good supporting actors in this. I mean, you have very small roles for them, but they have some pretty good casting here. You have Dan Aykroyd and John Lithgow as the two evil guys that like try to buy out all the candidates, and of course try to make them win so they can take control of stuff and blah blah blah. It's a stupid side story. Jason Sudeikis was in it, and I like that guy, I really do, even though he's screwing at Olivia Wilde. Him, really? Come on. But whatever. I like him. He's really funny in the movie when he has his chances, but for the most part he's just there to tag along with Will Ferrell because he is his assistant in the movie. But yeah, I think he was a little wasted in this. I think he's really funny in Horrible Bosses and Hall Pass, and he could have did better in this if they gave him more stuff. But he did good for the most part, and the rest of the supporting cast is great as well. So overall, I really like the actors in the film, especially Will Ferrell, and of course, my burp. No, especially Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis. Overall, I think The Campaign is a very funny movie, even though there are a few jokes here and there that do fall flat because they just try way too hard to be very just raunchy. I mean, there's a couple times where it's really raunchy, and the movie is rated R, if you didn't know, which most Will Ferrell movies aren't rated R. I think the last one was Semi-Pro, so, well, actually, Everything Must Go, but that wasn't a big comedy for him. But that was only a couple years ago, too, Semi-Pro. Whatever, he doesn't do that many R-rated movies, and this is one, and it does work, but there are a couple times where it gets way too raunchy. I'm like, okay, it's not that funny anymore, but there are plenty of scenes that it is extremely funny, and it's just a fun movie overall. Great performances just because they're having a good time, even some of the smaller roles. I liked the movie, I really did. I thought The Campaign was very fun, very funny, much better than I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to give The Campaign I'm going to give it straight up 30 out of 40. I think it's a good movie. Definitely go check it out. If you want a funny comedy, and you already saw Ted, then go see this. There you go, The Campaign. 30 out of 40. I already forgot the score. 30 out of 40. Look forward to my The Bourne Legacy review tomorrow, which I'm excited to see. Anyway, there you go. There's my review. Thank you and goodbye.